Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is part 2 of thrifting and antiquing with my daughter in a small town called Almonte. It is near Ottawa, Ontario. And then the second place in this video is close to Almonte. It's a little place that's rural, out in the country a bit, and it's between Almonte and Carleton Place. So come along with us while we shop and look at antiques and go thrifting. This first store is simply called Almonte Antiques and Collectibles. It is quite a big store. It has 2 stories, and on each floor there are a lot of booths set up, both upstairs and downstairs, as well as some glass cases. And it took probably 2 hours for us to go through this store. I do apologize for the glare on the glass of all the cases. It made it difficult to film and to see what was inside the cases. I did get a lot more footage than what I'm showing here, but I decided that it was just a little too much to make you suffer through trying to squint through all of these glass cases.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You're kidding me. No.
I have no idea what this is. At first I thought it was a toy, but it was attached to the wooden box underneath it. Whatever it was $95. And things are pricey in this store. They are definitely antique prices. This was $38 just for this little mixer box, the toy mixer. And this next piece, I'm not sure what it was either, but it seemed to have a religious theme, so I wondered if it was a collection box for in a church. This cute little toy iron and the box was $10, which I thought was pretty reasonable.
That little thing down there is a match case.
What's the price on it?
65 or 60.
Wow, look at this old pin. Where's another one, I think, Ange? Is that another one?
It is an antique Queen Victoria scarce Quebecoan match case, yes.
Oh, it's cheaper.
Yeah, but I like the other one.
Oh, there's another one there. Look at that tiny little wee one.
Where?
Isn't that one?
No, that's a pin or something.
Is
it? Yeah. But
Wow.
look at that dish, that silver dish.
Oh my
Rembrandt
goodness.
on it. Like, how cool is that?
Yeah.
Same thing with those scent bottles. Like, those are beautiful.
Yep. There's a match holder in silver.
I don't like that one as much. See,
I have never seen a tramp art piece before, but I have heard about them, so I thought it was pretty cool to see this one. and the price was a staggering $295. This looks Mexican. Hard to say though.
I should have worn my glasses.
Sterling silver.
There's some here antique sterling silver cigarette slash card case.
Oh.
That's great. See, if I was gonna come here, I'd need to bring a lot of money.
Yep. Or just come back often and buy one thing at a time.
So what is this?
I'm glad you improved.
Is it for a watch?
It could be, it could be
To
for,
take the pin out of a watch?
or to wind it. I don't know. No, it's hard to say. Look at this thing over
I know.
here.
What is it?
It's got the tag turned over so I can't see. I'm looking for a tomato spoon.
Okay. What does that look like?
It's kind of like, see that one in the back? But it would have holes in it.
It does have holes in it. Yeah, it does.
Not enough to be a tomato spoon.
What does it say it is?
Yeah, I know.
Hallmark silver. I can't see it.
It says antique solid silver hallmark. Yeah, I can't see what the name of it is. They want $35 for each snuff bottle.
With all the colors on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gorgeous.
There's the Mexican silver for your mom.
Oh, yeah.
It's such an adventure. So look at these tools. What do you think those are? Are those like dental tools or?
Yep, I would say so.
And look at that thing at the back. What do you think that is?
What does it say? It says bathroom 1917. So like nail files and stuff?
Well, I
don't
think
know.
it's the same thing.
It's a
I
little-
think it has the dental stuff too. See, like it has the little pick and the.
No, I don't know.
It's so funny you were thinking that. I was looking at that and thinking something else. That mirror up there. Oh, like the side. So
You already done this, Booth?
No, I don't care as much about the dishes.
Yeah. Did you see the perfume bottles in that case?
like our backyard, 5 years, but since they decided it doesn't close, but it seems so fresh. Right. Yeah, I was just.
I would have loved to have picked up this little piece of red transferware pottery, ironstone actually. It said Shenango on the back of it. And I believe it was $26, which was a little bit out of my price range. Now we're up on the second floor, and it's a little bit quieter up here. It's heavy. Don't be letting Justin play with those ones.
I don't know if they're gonna hold enough.
Yeah. This was one of the few booths that had some vintage and antique clothing in it. This said it was a tray for making ladyfinger cookies, and it was $25. All the red-handled kitchen items and red enamelware always catch my eye. My kitchen is decorated in red, so I'm always on the lookout for items like this spoon. This one was $15. You'll see me looking at some of these glass decanters. My daughter is looking for a few of these to use as barware in her house, but she did not want to pay this kind of price for them. This one was $30. And then when I turned around, I spotted this little pie bird. I always like to find these in the wild. I have one exactly like this one. This one is $12. This booth was really crowded. I knew that if I tried to get in there, I'd probably knock something off and break something. So I just zoomed in with my camera and panned around a little bit to give you a look. I love this pair of candlesticks. They were milk glass, quite ornate actually. I was trying to find a price on them and I couldn't, so I left them. But then later when I was watching this video, I realized they matched the bowl, so they were probably a 3-piece set, and the price was probably on the bottom of the bowl. This was a piece of Hager pottery made in the USA, and I was trying to find a price on this, but there was no mark price on it at all. This set of 6 glasses was $75. And this little china vase with the flower frog said it was Royal Beirut, and it was $35. In this booth, there was a lot of pottery, all different colors and all different kinds, and they also had a few crocks. I was drawn to this little bud vase because of the color. I'm not sure why I didn't pick it up, because $11 was a pretty good price for that.
Oh my god. Oh, you have to get him. Is that the Pillsbury? Yeah. She has a cookie jar.
Yeah, I have a cookie jar.
That's so cute. Is it just one?
Yeah, that's the only one I saw.
Oh.
Didn't we have this when we were kids?
I don't know.
This looks very similar.
Smurf. Oh, Smurfmobile.
And did you see this mortar and pestle?
Yeah.
Be still, my heart.
That's what I said. Here's all your gold stuff.
There's another one.
Oh, it's not very big, I don't think.
And I think it twists sideways. Yeah.
It's pretty tight. The one you got, I think, is way more you need.
I didn't get it.
Oh, you didn't?
No. She wanted $40 for it.
Oh. Oh, one of these is I think an ice cream maker one.
Oh, yeah? I wonder why that's not under there. You can see the glow off the side of it.
Yeah, if you. There's the backlight there. I don't know.
Is it broke? No. Got some chips on the bottom, but
Yeah. We're better to be a bit early for the reservations, we don't lose it, and then we can just start it. Let's go find out what time they're open till here.
Today?
there was a lot of glassware in this area, and it just sparkled. She had it all polished up and cleaned, and she had pretty much every color under the sun.
Now you did it. Good, how are you? Good.
And then when I spotted this booth, this really made my heart stop. All that red and white enamelware, red handled kitchen utensils. There was some dishes, there was red and white linens, and she had it decorated just perfectly.
Just come downstairs and see. TG? Leaf.
She even had an old formica and chrome table and chairs with the red leatherette covering. You could sure tell that she put a lot of time and effort and thought into decorating this booth. It was really glorious. Now we are in a different booth and we spotted this chair. It said it was a rustic twig and stick chair and it was $58. And now we are moving on to the second antique store. This one happened to be a horse rescue farm. And I took a few pictures as we entered the driveway and of the buildings because it was quite unique. It had all these wonderful fences and log buildings, and in one of the buildings was the antique store. The lady who ran it was an elderly woman, and she unlocked it and let us in. We were the only people there, and because she stayed with us in the building, I didn't film, but I did take quite a few pictures. She had a lot of wonderful old furniture, pieces that I never thought I'd be able to see. This was an optometrist case, very unique. And most of the pieces that she had were, well, I would say all of them were solid wood in very good condition. I did manage to find a couple of smaller items that I could afford, and it was just wonderful talking to her and getting the history of some of these pieces. And now we are moving on to the haul portion of my video. I will show you what I picked up in the two antique stores we went to that day. Then the next place we went to was a big two-story antique building. And I had been here before with my daughter, and I really wanted to go back. They always have such a wonderful, wonderful selection of stuff. And I have, every time I've went, managed to find a few things for a good deal. And this time was no different. So what I found there was this wonderful little red transferware saucer or plate. And on this day, I wanted to find some more red transferware for my collection, but I didn't see a lot. So I was happy to find this piece. And as you can see, it was $10. And it says on the back, and it's hard to read, but it does say Grinley and Company, Staffordshire, England. And the name on it says Witty Lots Cottage. So that's a cute little piece. Throughout the haul, I will show you where I styled everything. Then I found another one of these heavy portrait holders, stands, and it says it's early cast brass, and it was $25, and it's a perfect size for the little plate. I got some more red and white enamelware from my collection. This one was, sorry, it's upside down, $15. Really nice condition, hardly any wear on it. The colors are still nice and bright. I wondered if it was a reproduction, but regardless, I like that. And I also got this little can opener or can punch. It was $10. And as you could see in my video, she had her booth set up with so many red and white items. It was a beautiful, beautiful booth the way she had it set up. So I was glad to get a couple pieces from there. And then in one of my other videos, I said that a friend of mine asked if I could keep my eye open for small porcelain or small brass items for a collection of a friend of hers. So I did find a few more, including this little milk can. It's got a top, a lid, and the can. It was $6. This little piece, it's a pail. It was $7, and it also has a top or a lid. Looks like it's screwed in there. And it has a sign on it, says made in Holland. And then I have this little pump, hand pump. Cute little item. And it was $5. And then this little one, I'm not sure what it is, but it also has a top. And I think it says it's a jar or a small pot, and $5 for that one. So I think she'll be pleased to get those for her friend. And that's all I purchased there. And my total there was $91.53 for all of those pieces. Then we drove out into the country, and I posted some pictures of what it looks like out there. It was a beautiful place in the country. Really nice old log buildings and log fences with some rescue horses on the property. And she had one small building there that she ran herself. She was an older lady, and it was antiques inside. There wasn't a lot of smalls in this building. She had some beautiful old antique furniture, but I did manage to find a couple little pieces from her. I couldn't afford the furniture, but it was gorgeous. So I got this candle snuffer from her. Nice piece, solid brass, very heavy. I did get these couple of silver or silver plate spoons, unique pieces, nice handles. It does say on the back, Silver Company on this one. And on this one, it just has some markings on the bottom that I couldn't identify. So 2 nice spoons from my collection. And then I saw these on her desk when I was leaving, and I said to her, "Are those hat pins?" And she says, "Oh, I don't know. I think they're just some kind of decoration." But I unscrewed the bottoms from them, and they were hat pins. And she had them marked at $3 for the pair. And I think the handles are even Bakelite. So I thought, well, that's a great score, because I do have a little collection of hat pins and a hat pin holder, and I'll insert a picture to make sure you can see what I do with my collection or how I decorate with it. Then the last item I picked up there, and I was happy to find another piece of red transferware, and it's this plate. It's a small plate. It's about 8 inches. And it says it's Mason patent ironstone made in England and permanent detergent proof decoration. I've never seen that before on the back of a piece of ironstone, but that's a really nice piece as well, so that will go in my collection. And I will show you how I style all these pieces. And that's what I got that day. I was really happy with our little trip. I thought it was great and we enjoyed ourselves. So I thank you for watching the video, and we'll see you in the next one.